Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough to be doing it too, I hope you're having as good a time as I am. And today I've got a special treat for you. Two absolutely cracking games. One from Grumbly today that you're going to see in the FV4202. He had a chat to Meadsy and myself, and I managed to snaffle this one. This is an FV4202 Masterclass. It's a wonderful game. And the second one is from Mightyabood, who's going to rock, roll, and roar in the T95 in a Mad Games extravaganza. Bit of a mad bird in the Mad Games. Now, as you know, if you've watched the channel for any length of time, I have an enormous place in the mantelpiece for the FV4202. Hesh is one of my absolutely true loves when it comes to Blitz. There is a reason for that. Hesh is exactly what I think premium ammunition should be. And even after all these years, I still have my own little holdovers, the idiosyncrasies that permeate my game and make me really, really want to do things. And that's Hesh. For me, it's something that I wish wargaming would change. And I know they never will. They won't change the game mechanics like that for a little old me. But wow, I mean, this thing, Hesh is what makes me tick. Now you can see our amigo Grumbly is looking for that Hesh shot. He can't find it. Doesn't want to take this shot too early and let the E4 get a shot at him. So he backs it all the way up, gets a nice angle, and then smacks another one in for the E4 to taste. Grrr. Love it. Good work, the Grumble. Really, really solid work there. Waited for the shot to go from the E4 and then used the gun depression. And he's back again doing it again. Now, if that E4 doesn't watch out, he's going to cop another one right through that lower glacis or that drive wheel. There's a chance that goes in. Worth the shot. Absolutely worth a shot. It was within the range of standard variation. Was within the range of error. Here we go. The E100. Nice side shot in. He's just building damage now. 1,081 damage. Bit of module damage there as well. All helps. Hits one into the bat chat. Switches immediately to Hesh. Hoping. Now this is where I press the adrenaline. In the pure absolute optimistic hope that the bat chat let me have two Hesh shots instead of one. But just as well, Grumbly isn't me because he still has the adrenaline in the back pocket. Great side shot, Hesh-wise. Oh, but only gets 190. Max rolled too, so if that had a hit, he would have been hitting for over 500. Would have been wonderful. Still nothing to scoff at. 416 to the side of the E4, and he's starting to build towards a solid number. 2,500 damage. It's now 5 on 3. Plenty of hit points left on the table for the Grumble, and we watch in awe as he sees another FV4202. There can only be one Highlander. Bit of a dodgy move here. Just really thinking about it. Wanted that shot, made a trade. Now, that's a first hit point trade he's made all game, and he won the trade, but still with 5 tanks left in the red guys and only 3 tanks left for the good guys, it's a tough trade to make. Worked out really well in the end, though. Turned the Batchat 25T into a one-shot, and he's now gotten rid of their light tank, which was a big issue for him. The light tank could have outspotted him and caused him all kinds of strife. He's got a great shot looking down. He's going to have to edge forward. Gets it. Lovely 400 alpha roll. The Hesh is starting to talk, and it's telling a lovely story, isn't it? Hello, I'm Hesh. Would you like to come and get to know me a little bit better? He's turned that 4202 into very nearly a one-shot, turns the AMX 5120 into a trip back to the garage, punches his ticket, and he's now waltzing down here, gets a lovely bounce. Oh, goes for the Hesh shot now. He could have been better off just going for a standard APCR shot there, but he went for the high variance. It didn't make any difference in the end. He had to make a trade, but it was well worth it. 2 guns on 2 guns now. And the Grumble, if you haven't been noticing, has just broken that 5K barrier. Oh, he's seen a wonderful opportunity for Hesh. Into the back of the E75. Can he get back before the E3 gets a shot into him? Can he what? Look at the mobility. The big dog doesn't mind it. Moving across, side shot in the 75, cool as a cucumber. Oh, he gets the fire as well, nearly 600. Has yet to blow the adrenaline. Another one, and it's all over Rover. Just the E3 to finish. What a Hesh par excellence attempt this has been. And the E3 knows it is big trouble. The adrenaline is finally ticked. And look at this, the numbers speak for themselves. Grumbly with a monumental effort. Absolutely superb run there from the Grumble. Raises the gun in salute and gets gets plenty of congrats from the rest of the team at the end of the day. Thing I love about Hesh too is look at his credits, minus 12,000 credits. What a classic. If you run Hesh, you're going to run a lot of Tier 8 premium time as well. Mightyabood in the T95. I particularly loved this game. This game tickled my fancy no end. It's me. No joke, it's me. Here he goes. Now, for those of you who don't know, the T95 has that warp ability in Mad Games. It's hilarious. When it rolls along at 16 kilometers an hour, 15 kilometers an hour, 14 kilometers an hour. When it presses the warp, it goes to hyperdrive. Oh, it's exciting to be alive when the warp is happening. Makes you think twice. Did that actually happen? What was that all about? Now, he's in a Tier 10 matchup, which makes this even more fun. Now, it's Mad Game, so he can't get any of those crazy big numbers, but he can do some pretty cool things. He's rolling and rocking. Look at that reload time. Very, very cool. Oh, that T54E1 needs to rethink his life choices. Now, what Mightyabood is doing here is actually pretty unique to the T95. The 95 has such a strong armor profile that if you can get it on a downward slope like this, you actually create a fairly tough armor profile. You don't want it too steep a slope, and that's a real art to it. But if you can get it on a slight incline, it's actually pretty strong, the armor profile. Oh, where did that come from? Oh, hello. There's tanks sneaking around everywhere. Now, you got to watch out in Mad Games. You get all kinds of weird stuff going on. Now, Mightyabood's keen to get stuck in. There's plenty of targets over there. Whacks another one in, 711, but cops one from the left. There is a Predator out there on the left doing Predator-like things. Cops another one. 706, though. Picking up a little bit of hit points here and there. The guys in the red team now, they're in a bit of strife here, particularly that M103. Bashes another one in. He needs someone on his team just to give him a little bit of a heal. Little bit of a heal, Mad Game style, because at the moment, he is a low hit point feast. Talking of feasts, there's a kid from Eat in the SU-122. Oh, someone's got to help him. He backs up. The Leopard decides to pop around the corner. Bounces, big shot. Lovely use of the... and he gets a heal too. He gets a heal. And a boom. Oh, Mightyabood is right in the thick of this. 4,568 damage. The M48A1 goes down. Mightyabood's back to 800 hit points. He's feeling his oats. There's another heal. What a friend we have in that person that's healing him. I don't know who that is, actually. It could be the WZ. Oh, is it this bloke here? I think it is. I think it's the... is it the WZ-120 that was healing him? He doesn't have a WZ-120 on this team. It's the T-54. That's who it is. Anyway, onwards and upwards. The IS-7's starting to feel a little bit less confident in the world now that Mightyabood's on the left. Just moving around. There's a 54E1. Would love a scrap. Just a little... There's a... Oh, 4202. Now, he's not in the best of spaces here. Absolutely not in the best of spaces. So he's going to move and shuffle on up towards that cap point because they are in strife. They are in dire peril. The 55A it was that was getting a hold of him, by the way, just in case you were wondering who I was talking about before. It wasn't a 54, it was a 55. There's the Leopard. HE. Oh, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. Mightyabood. He's in a tough place. He's got to try and get into that cap circle. But the 122.54 is power sliding all over the place. Come on, Mightyabood. You can do it. Bang. 546. One more, and it's game over. And the IS-8 finishes him. And that's 7,760 damage. 16 damage from Mightyabood. Wonderful stuff there from the boys and girls. Good work in the T95, Mightyabood. That's all for me, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. I've got a monstrously large grill game. Probably the biggest grill game I've featured since we had the winner of the Shoulder a wonking a long time ago that was 8,000 damage plus a noosh. So watch on for that. That's going to be popping on channel in the next couple of days. As always, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.